Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tom's Gadget Garage. Today I'm here with the Segway Ninebot Max G3 to see if this scooter has what it takes to make it up the steepest publicly accessible paved road in the Phoenix metro area. Now the inclines we're going to be going up today are over 23% grade, but Segway says this scooter should have no problem scaling inclines up to 30% with a 165-pound rider. Well folks, I weigh in at 200 pounds, so the question is, does this 850 nominal watt, 2000 peak watt single motor electric scooter have what it takes to make it to the top? Well, we're about to find out. All right, folks, so I have our settings set to maximum, including the top speed set to 28 miles an hour. I have tested many scooters up this hill, and some examples of scooters that have made it up are the Apollo Go, the Segway ZT3 Pro, the VMAX VX4, as well as the InMotion Climber. But several single motor scooters I've taken up here have not been able to make it up, including the single motor Awesome Leopard, the Segway Ninebot Max G2, as well as the eMove Cruiser V2 single motor edition. So let's see if this Max G3 has what it takes to pull us through the steep section. So we are getting into some steeper stuff right now. Throttle's all the way in. So far, no problem at all. We're clear on the left and right. All right, folks, throttle's all the way in. As soon as we see the sign that says windy road ahead, we'll know we'll be getting into the steepest parts. Here we go, there's our sign, throttle all the way in. Let's see what kind of torque we can squeeze out of this scooter. All right, things are slowing down. Okay, we made it through that section. Steepest stuff right here. Over 23% grade. 9, 8 miles an hour. We're still pushing through 7. Steepest section, 6 on the screen, 5. We're going, we're pushing. We are pushing. All right, I think we're through the steepest section. Little home stretch here. All right, got a little worried there, but folks, the single motor Segway Ninebot Max G3 was able to pull through. Go ahead and pull over and show you what we just came up. So there's our glorious Ninebot Max G3, super capable scooter, and this is the incline we just came up today. So you can see that road there, snaking up the mountain. We got an entire view of the Phoenix metro area there. And a test that we're going to be doing in the future is our endurance hill climb. And I don't know how well you can see it on this camera, but straight ahead, those mountains, there's a bunch of antennas up there, that's South Mountain. That's going to be where we do our endurance hill climb test. That's 17.5 miles of mountain roads that we're going to be testing this scooter on. But anyways, that's going to be coming in the coming weeks. But now we get to test out the braking power of this scooter. Now, one of the nice things that Segway did with this scooter is they include disc brakes both in the front and the rear. We've also got regenerative braking, which I have set to the maximum level, which is standard in the app. And so we know the scooter can make it up, but how well are these brakes going to perform coming down over 20% decline? Well, we're going to see right now. So right now I'm not using the manual brakes. This is all regen brake for us right now. Okay, now I'm using our manual brakes. And going down this steep stuff, I am going to be using both brake levers and pumping these brakes. That way we don't overheat them. Here's regen. If I just let go of the manual brakes, it's trying to slow us down, but slope is too great. We're speeding up to near 20 miles an hour at this point. Go ahead and hit those brakes. Beautiful views of the valley out there. So far, brakes are doing a fantastic job. You know, scooters that have like a single manual brake, like a single drum or a single disc brake, often struggle here. So having discs both in the front and the rear are making easy work of slowing us down today. Okay, take another little pit stop here. More views of the valley. Out there is where the Phoenix Zoo is. Anyways, beautiful day today. And there's a little view of the landscapes here. So we are right up on a mountain. This is Camelback Mountain, which is a fantastic hiking spot. So if you're ever in Phoenix, this is definitely the place to go get a workout in. Just not during the summer. That's just crazy stuff. Anyways, here we go. Steep section up ahead. Right now, regen brake is doing all the stopping power for us. And we're comfortably coming down the mountain. But as you can see, we are speeding up. Go ahead and use our disc brakes. So there you have it, folks. The Segway Ninebot Max G3 can absolutely scale a 23% grade with a 200+ pound rider. And equally as important, is able to take us back down the mountain in a controlled fashion. Anyways, we've got our endurance hill climb test up next, so stay tuned. That'll be coming in the coming weeks. And if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, let me know in the comments section below. And as always, thank you so much for tuning into Tom's Gadget Garage. We'll see you next time.